So yesterday I was doing, this is my fair lady, I was doing a down the shore marking drill called a single point mark, which means you throw a mark and then you progressively move your line until you teach a certain concept. So in this case, stay there. The idea is you throw a mark to the point and you progressively move, so you're, at the end you're doing a parallel mark down the shoreline. This is really handy when you're teaching down the shore marks, as well as parallel blinds, anything where they have to get close to the shore but not cut in to shore. It's similar to the concept that we use when we're working with the 7-bumper lining drill, etc. So I did this with her yesterday, and it dawned on me that even though I've done this lesson before, I've never done it on film by myself. I've always had a thrower to throw the marks each time. So what I did yesterday was I threw a bunch of marks in the same spot and then progressively moved my line. And she did fine. But I thought this is a really good lesson for people that are trying to train by themselves without even a bird boy or a friend that's throwing for you. So I think it's a beautiful drill, and I want to make sure you understand exactly how to do it. So I'll hope I don't leave out any parts. So step one is to set the dog down at a pretty easy angle to the point, and then progressively move down the shore so that it's a severe down the shore mark. So I'll go out and throw that first. I'm going to sit her down, I'll drive out, throw it, come back and start running her on the test. Sit. Stay there. Sit. This is really a wonderful drill. You can't get too much of it. So I usually throw out more than I'm going to need, because you never know how things are going to go. And the important thing is that you throw them all in the same spot. So you got to, if you make a bad throw, go fix it. Don't leave it in the wrong place. Sit. Sit. So I've got one throw that got away from me, but that's okay, because that's the first one that really identifies the point, and it's pretty hard to make a mistake when you got a white bumper floating in the water. Ready? Bite. Good. Atta girl. Okay, here we go. Sit. Sit. Out. Where's the bird now? Ready? Back. It's actually a good thing to have that one floating out there. That way there's no mistake on where the end result is. It'd be nicer if it was a little closer, but it was hard for me to pick it up, so I just left it, but it's fine. So when she comes back, I'm going to start moving closer and closer to right parallel down that shore. Good. Your dog must be able to handle if I send for that point and they cut to shore, I'm going to stop them and call them back into the water and cast them to the point. If I have to do that from a particular spot, I'm going to repeat that one until they can get it perfectly. Then I'm going to move a little bit. I'll move over to here, let's say. Okay, good. That a girl. That a girl. Good. Hang on to it. Good girl. Okay. Sit. Sit. Good. Out. Heel. Good. Right there. Ready? Back. Now, if she beaches early, I would be handling, but since we just did this drill yesterday, I like to do these things on film when I'm doing them for the first time, so that if okay, so I got a little bit of a handle in there. That's the reaction you want right there. She was only a little bit off, but I handled when I probably didn't need to, because she was close enough to the exact spot, but I wanted to show the process of how you would handle on this mark. All right, good. Good girl. Hold, sit, out. Okay, now we'll move down a little. Hey, hey, let's try it from over here, sweetie. Come here. Heel. Here. Sit. Now, if you have a real young dog that's just beginning to handle, you want to make these adjustments just a little at a time. If you have an older dog that's really pretty advanced in handling and you just want to review down the shore marks, you don't have to do it as often. You can slide down the shore pretty quickly. Sit. Here. Ready? Back. Okay, that was the same thing, and I want her to prove to me that she's making an effort to not beach early. That's the point of this drill. Okay, good. Atta girl. So when she gets back, we're going to move our camera farther this way so we can see the tighter angle. Good girl. All right. Good girl. Hold. Sit. Out. Heel. Now I want to point out, we've shifted everything down so it's more of a real severe down the shore situation. I want to point out this dog has done this before. Don't expect your dog's going to just flawlessly push through this. If you have an older dog that tends to want to cheat or get out of the water early on these down the shore marks, you have to practice this. Do it over and over until they say, hey, I'm going to do this the way you want me to do it. So, but she's like 10 months old or something, and this is, I think, the third time I've done it. Once was early on, maybe a month ago. The other time was yesterday, so this is the third time she's done it, so she sort of understands it. But most of the value comes from the language you're establishing. So when you have to make a correction on a down the shore mark or a down the shore blind, anything, they know what you're talking about. They have the mechanics of it down pat. So that's what you really want to learn and be very, very strict about. Ready? Where's the bird now? Where's the bird? Ready? Right there. Ready? Back. See, perfect. She's pushing off a little away from the shore, and she's done this without a lot of pressure. What you don't want, the dog that's staying in the water just because they're scared. That's what you don't want. Good. I want to stress that. You shouldn't have a dog that's in the water because they're scared to get out. They should be in the water because they know that that's the way they've been taught and that's what they've been practicing over and over till that's just the way they do it. It's their habit. So this is one of the ways you teach that. Now this is the most severe version. I'm going to stand right parallel with this shoreline. Good girl, okay. Sit. Very good. Hey, where are you going? Got one more here. Sit. Here. Sit. Okay, way out now. Where is it? Ready? Where's a fish? Not a bird. Ready? Back. Here. That's no bueno. Let's try this again. Heel. Heel. Here. Sit. Back. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. See, now she's pushing away. So if you keep working on this, if you did this once a week for a while, you'd have a dog that would be spectacular at down the shore marks. Very good, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Hey. Okay. Sit. Out. So the reason I threw all the marks all at once is if you try to throw them each time, about half of them are going to end up in the wrong place. So you might as well get the spot and throw them correctly so you can pick them up and make them all in the right place before. In other words, I could try from here. Heel. Heel. Sit. 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 And maybe get it in the right spot, but maybe not. So it's better to go out there and make a nice throw right where you want to go. And if you get a bad one, go pick it up and put it in the right spot. So when you repeat this, the throws have been accurate. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened.